All right, guys, we've got breaking news here. Joe Biden has finally announced his pick for vice president. He just announced that it is Kamala Harris. Now, we were aware for a while now that Kamala Harris was sort of the front-runner candidate to be vice president. We know that they had a pretty tense conflict during the primary. Kamala seemed to really be taking shots, a lot of shots at Joe Biden. They really got into it at the early debates, but then it kind of subsided. But she really took up a fight with him pretty hard. It was kind of crazy and a bit surprising. But regardless of that, it looks like, remember those crib notes that Joe Biden had? It had some talking points on it. You know, like Joe Biden doesn't hold grudges and stuff like that. And it was all referencing Kamala Harris. So basically, he doesn't hold grudges. He was able to get over that tense, relationship that he had with her. They seemed to be pretty cordial prior to that, though, which is interesting. So Kamala Harris is obviously senator of California, which now I guess this would free up a seat in the Senate if they are to be elected. Now the question really is whether or not this is a good pick for the campaign. I'm not convinced that this is really a good pick for the campaign. Now, we know the other dark horse candidates were Susan Rice and Gretchen Whitmer, but it doesn't appear that he ended up going with them. Again, I'm not surprised at all that he didn't choose Elizabeth Warren. That just didn't seem like it was in the cards. But I'm not sure whether in the time of George Floyd protests, you want to pick a ruthless cop and a prosecutor like Kamala Harris. I mean, to me, that seems like a pretty bad move. Now, I'm not sure how many of centrists know Kamala Harris's, record. I'm not sure how many people in general know her record. I think, people from the Bay Area probably do. But outside of that, I'm not really sure. So that's yet to be seen. Now, is she going to give a lot of firepower for the Republicans? It's definitely possible. We will have to see what kind of firepower she provides. Is she going to start speaking when Joe Biden isn't there? Are we going to get Kamala Harris talking about stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, does this offer up another lane for Trump to sort of try to open up the race? What is going to happen here? It's interesting. We're going to have to find out and see. I think Elizabeth Warren probably would have gave the Republicans the most firepower because she's done, the worst stuff. But Kamala Harris, when it comes to prosecutorial stuff, being a cop, being a ruthless piece of shit, really is at the top. And so during George Floyd protest time, is that really the person you want to go with? We'll find out. We'll see what happens. But Joe Biden has gone with Kamala Harris. Not surprising in the least. We all knew that she was the front runner for the VP spot. So this is big news, breaking news, huge news. Joe Biden has finally chosen his VP, and it's Kamala Harris.